Okay, so I wanted to do a quick review of the Planet Waves headstock tuners because I really like these and I think they're great, useful little tuners for your guitar. I start out with the one on the left. That's the original one that they came out with, the chromatic headstock tuner. And then just recently, within the last year, they came out with the one on the right, which is the mini headstock tuner. And I actually really like both of them. You can pick them up for about 20 to 30 bucks depending on where you get it. I think I got mine for about 20 bucks either just because that's what they're selling it for or they're on sale. Anyways, they're pretty simple. They just clip onto the headstock using different mechanisms, however. The one on the left, as you can see, has a kind of a spring clamp mechanism. And this one's really useful, fits on most headstocks, no problem. This one, however, this is the new mini one. You can see it's a lot smaller, and it actually has a little ratchet, and then it just kind of ratchets on. So what the one on the right is good for is certain headstocks like Telecasters work much better with the mini headstock tuner, the way it fits onto the headstock. And it's also just a good one if you just want to leave it on there permanently because it's really small and unobtrusive and it won't get knocked off even when you stick your guitar in the case. So I really like the new one. I leave that one on my guitar all the time. The one on the left I use for my acoustic, and that one's kind of good if you want to, you know, pass it around with people that you're jamming with, or if you're in a band, you know, you can just pass it around if somebody needs to use the tuner really quick. So that's the two different tuners, and I'm gonna clip them onto some guitars and show you what it looks like tuning them up. Alright, so I've got my acoustic here, and I'm going to clip on the original Planet Waves tuner. And it just clips on as easily as that. Now I've had to kind of play with the lighting. The screen on this shows up pretty well in, you know, real life, but on video I was having a little trouble, so I've been playing with the lighting to hopefully get to show up pretty decent for you. So it's just got a button right there to turn it on. And then it has a button in the back right here to change the pitch that you tune to, so it can go from 435 to 445 hertz. And then beyond that, it's just a simple chromatic tuner, so you just tune it up, and then it turns green and lights up when you're in tune. So that's the original. I really like this one. Totally useful. The one thing that I like about these tuners is that they're very compact. There's a lot of other headstock tuners out there on the market, and they definitely have their advantages, but I always feel like that they're just kind of cumbersome, like dangling off the headstock, and it's just kind of weird. So I really like these Planet Waves tuners. So that's the original. And next I'm going to show you the new mini headstock tuner. Okay, so now I've got my Mustang right here, and I've got the mini headstock tuner. So it just clips on right like that, ratchets down, and then it's on there pretty solid. And then the head of it will rotate, so you can kind of rotate. I really like this because it's really discreet, so like if I was playing live on stage you wouldn't really notice it except for that little part from the front. So it's got a power button, so you just turn it on and you're good to go. This is tricky because I'm trying to not have my hand in the way. And I feel like these tuners are pretty responsive and accurate. I'm sure there's some that respond much faster, but these are definitely solid in my opinion. This one also has, you can calibrate it. Let's see if we can show that. So it goes, probably hard to read for you right there, but it goes, actually this one goes all the way up to 450 hertz and down to 430 hertz. But I just leave it on the good old standard 440. So those are the two tuners, and I think they're a really good value. and definitely a very useful item to have.